Welcome to the RabSec Gauntlet answer video. Today we're gonna see how you could have solved the puzzle, and we're gonna see how I made the puzzle, because I was asked. So let's start right away. So when the puzzle started, you must have got this image. So this image is the first puzzle in itself, as it said right here. The first clue is this image. So there's multiple ways to find the hints in this image. There's the first one is just looking very closely, ZIP right here. The second one was going into any photo manipulation program such as Glimpse, GIMP, Photoshop, then dragging the image in it, and normally it's in colors. And right here you should have shadows, so you can modify the shadows, and if you put shadows all the way up, right like this, you should be able to see the three letters, ZIP. So what are these three letters supposed to tell you? Well, they're supposed to tell you that you should change the file extension to .zip and then open the file, and you shall see a file, this one. When you play back the file, it will give you this. I won't continue playing it because it will break your ears, but this is the an SSTV file. So what is SSTV? Well, SSTV is short for slow scan television. Slow scan television is a picture transmission method that was used mainly by amateur radio and stuff, and at one point it was used by genuine TV. It was even used for the moon landing, I think, and it's still used for the ESS. So how do you decode SSTV? Well, you need a program such as RX SSTV. You simply play a sound or something like this, and it will listen and decode the image. Basically, you will have problems because it uses a mic, but you can use, if you have a Realtek sound card that, or don't have a sound card and Realtek integrated into your motherboard, you should have something called stereo mix by Realtek. So stereo mix is basically, it listens to the first how do you say again? Yeah. It listens to your output, to your main output device, and sends it as an input, and so you can use this as a mic and it will decode. But since we're not gonna wait 2 hours for it to decode, I've already gone my way and decoded it. So you can see, that's what you should get. So this is a QR code. This QR code though is hard to decode because you need to put it into a photo manipulation program and send around the filters. This is the first QR code. This is the second QR code. Once the two are combined, you should get pastebin.com/ the name pastebin.com/6GXGSP4G, and you should get to that page. There's a more bit encryption, and to decrypt it you need a key. So that key is the int for that key is encrypted. To decrypt it, you need to go to ASCII to X and decimal, and ta-da! The key is the name of the first hacking OS. The first hacking OS was technically Kali, but it wasn't called Kali. At first, it was called Backtrack. Kali is just a rewrite of it and a rebranding. So yeah, once you put the name and Backtrack, you should get HTTPS, Discord, and there we go. And that's a link to RabSec. You know, the group I talked about the other day. So, how did I make this puzzle? Well, it's simple. First of all, I started with this image. This is just the int image. But, well, no, I didn't start off first. I didn't start off first with that. Sorry, I'm saying bullshit. No, I did start off first with the Discord link. So what I did is that I encrypted the Discord link with backtrack because I wanted to do a small puzzle that was related to hacking, since RabSec is related to hacking. I encrypted the Discord link with backtrack. Then I took the puzzle, put it on pastebin, and I wanted to encrypt the pastebin link. So I took this part. Then I took this part, and I encrypted them both. No, well, I put them both in a QR code using a QR code specialized website. Then I generated the SSTV signal using the SSTV tools. This thing. That is a really good tool suite. I recommend it. I use it to encrypt an SSTV signal to... before I'm forgetting, sorry. Before I did that, I went on Glimpse, because, you know, the QR code, there's a QR code puzzle as well. So, on Glimpse, what I did is that I grabbed the two images, I took the first code part, I did colorize, if it will open, please. Come on! Come on! Ah, that's why. Okay. Colorize, and then I took the color I wanted, blue, and augmented luminosity until it was really blue. Then I took the other one. Colorize. Took red. This time we want red. Validate. Whee! And there you go. But you're gonna say, yeah, but they aren't merged, that doesn't work. Well, there's a simple thing. You go to the calc section and do difference. And we'll delete, and it will only keep the difference between the two and delete everything that isn't different. And that's why we get these two QR codes. There you go. So when I did that, and I made it into bitmap, because the program only takes bitmap. I used the SSTV program to make this, and then I put it into a zip, because when using the process I'm about to use, you cannot play WAV with a JPEG, because of a magic number that is inside the WAV and makes this right like it is. So when combining WAV and JPEG, it doesn't work. How do you combine any file then? You may ask as well. Well, to combine any file, you do copy /b first file, so the first file in this case is, and plus second file zip, and into a third file that we will call this.jpg, and boom, here we have a file, and it works both ways. As you can see, we can rename it, and I don't care, we can rename it, and there we go, you have the file, and it all works. It's pretty simple to use, and it's pretty great. Well, I hope anyone who has tried the puzzle enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I was talking a bit weirdly or anything. All of this is off scripts. I don't use a script. I prefer to improvise, but I'm also not a native English speaker. I'm French, but I hope to better myself in speaking in this. Maybe I will do a more puzzle video like this, because I generally enjoy making puzzles, and I generally enjoy watching people play them, and I generally enjoy showing the answers and all make them. That's all pretty fun. Well, anyway, it was fun. Goodbye.